Hello everyone, welcome back, Severed is here, coming back with part 11 of What If Deku Had a Shadow Quirk. Now, where we last left off, Izuku and his ultimates, his gang, has gone into Hoso City to do some chaos and destruction with the League of Villains, which is Shigaraki and Kuriguri and a couple of Nomus. And Suzy were fighting against Stain, and after that, Shinra come and help her, but in the end, Dabi has come there to kidnap, Suzy and leave. As after that, Izuku has gone to his old home, which is to see his mom again and tell her about everything, and introduced his team to her, so showing that he actually have a friend, and when he done from everything, he will gonna come back here one day, as Inko told him that she will not gonna tell All Might about him, but please don't kill any innocent people, as Izuku nods. And we continue with UA, as in the classroom, Mr. Aizawa come as he said, "Well, student, today we are gonna go to the training camp, and we will gonna take All Might with us so he can protect us from any unnecessary incidents." As he look at the empty seat of Suzy, as Uraka said, "But is Suzy okay? Did the heroes find her or not?" As Aizawa said, "Well, too bad they didn't find her so far, but we are working on it and we will gonna find her." As after that, everyone got, into the boss, as Shinra said, and the boss looking at his hand, as just looking angry, as Suzy, Kirishima on his right, sitting by his side saying, "Hey, Shinra, what's wrong? What's wrong, buddy?" As Shinra said, "I couldn't save her, Kirishima. If only I wasn't paralyzed." As Kirishima said, "Oh, come on now, Shinra, you are not gonna talk about that again. Stop thinking about that and trying to become much stronger and then save her. Understand? I won't let you just give up that easily." As he looking so determined at Shinra, as he continues saying, "You are a true man, and I believe in you that you will gonna become a great hero one day. So collect yourself and put yourself back together and stop acting like a child saying that you couldn't save her before, and start training to save her in the future. Understand?" As Shinra looking, smiling at him, when he gets stressful, he starts smiling as he said, "Yeah, Kirishima, and thank you. I really needed that." As Kirishima said, "Oh, come on, Shinra. That's why I am here, to be your friend. Isn't that right?" As Shinra said, "Hell yeah." And after that, they got into the training camp and start training. Shinra training is normally to, throw as much fire as possible and to learn how to control his crewmation even better by, putting his legs in a cold water and then using his crewmation in his legs and make it so hot and then put it again in the cold water to give his body some resistance for his cremation so he doesn't become like Dabi. And after that, in the night, you know, Shinra goes to the Wild Pussycat, make a food for everyone, as Shinra seeing a kid behind of them. As he go to that kid, as he said, "Hey kid, what's your name?" "My name is Shinra." As he immediately gets hit between his legs as he fall on the ground and starts saying, "Why? This really hurts." As Kirishima come to him and say, "Shinra, what's happened to you? You kid, why did you do this? How he will become a man because of you? Why did you do this?" As the kid said, "Just spin around and leave." As Mandalay come to Shinra saying, "I'm sorry about Kota behavior. He doesn't like heroes." As Shinra said, "Yeah, much noticed." As after that, Kirishima said, "Oh, come on, Shinra, I will take care of you." Don't worry, let's give you something to drink. And after that, we cut into Izuku and the Ultimates as they are just having fun in the, you know, the hideout, which is looking like this. It was an old hideout for a very old hero that called himself Batman, but he's right now dead, so gee, they are living here. As everyone having fun, Dobby and the Sniper just playing some games which is with each other, gambling a little bit, as Rappa is just training, hitting robots, going against Alfred, which is one of the Izuku robots, looking like this, and he even getting defeated by, her, uh, Alfred, and Izuku got a call on his phone. As Izuku just playing video games on, sitting on the couch playing video games, as he got a call on his phone saying, "Oh, hello," as Shigaraki on the other side saying, "Hey, Izuku, can you come here? We have a new mission. We would want you to join us on this attack." As Izuku said, "Sure, I'm coming." As he said, "Well, I'll close the phone right now. Just give me a couple of seconds." As Shigaraki said, "I'm waiting for you, partner." As Izuku said, "Hey everyone," as everyone looking at Izuku, Suzy saying, "Yes, Izuku? What are we gonna do?" As Izuku said, "Yeah, Suzy, get your mask, because you didn't get into missions from so long. I'm sure that you really want to kill someone by now, aren't you?" As Suzy said, "Finally, it's been like how much days that I was going to UA, or how much weeks?" As Izuku said, "I don't really remember, and I don't really care. Just everyone gets ready. We are going to with the League of Villains." As Dabi said, "Again?" As Izuku said, "Yeah, again." "Well, let's just see. What are they going to do?" As Izuku got hold of everyone and teleport everyone into the bar of the League of Villains. As once he finally get there, he's seeing Shigaraki sitting, as he said, "Oh, Izuku, welcome. We are gonna go to attack the... We got information about UA that they are gonna go into the training camp with the... and the Wild Pussycat forest, so we are gonna attack them there and kidnap some student to make some nomos." As Izuku said, "Sure, but who are these?" As he pointed at the new members of the League of Villains, as Shigaraki said, "Those are new members of the League of Villains." As he started telling them about, Mr. Compressed, Spinner, Magnet, Twice, and Toga. As before Shigaraki said, "And this is..." As Toga go directly in front of Izuku, as she said, "So you are corrupted?" As Izuku said, yeah." As Toga said, "What's your blood taste? What kind of your blood type is it? And can I stab you? You're looking so cute, As Izuku said, as Suzy from behind getting, jealous, saying, "Why this girl gets close to Izuku?" As she said, "Well, what's our attack plan will be?" As Izuku said, "Oh yeah, Shigaraki, what's our plan would gonna be?" As he pushed Toga away, Toga looking at Suzy with a grin, as Suzy looking at her with a grin, getting that, "I know what you're trying to do." As Shigaraki explained the plan to Izuku, and Izuku said, "Well, that's a good plan. When are we gonna attack?" As Shigaraki said, "In the night. And we have a couple of new helps. Those guys are not the only people that we got. We got also Mustard and Muscular." As Izuku said, "Then where are they?" As Shigaraki told them to go through the wall, as Izuku seeing a kid wearing, in the same age as him, wearing a school uniform, black school uniform. As Izuku said, "Oh, so you have someone in my age. Hey, my name is Izuku." As the kid immediately saying, "Oh, you are corrupted, right?" I'm one of your big fan. You know your skills and abilities are so great. And Izuku just shaking Izuku hand rapidly, very how can I say it? Very violence as violent and I don't know what I'm saying, but as Izuku said, thank you, but can you leave my hand? You were gonna break it. As you know, Mustard said, sorry, but I'm really one of your big fans. I saw what you did to All Might, and it was like goddamn tear of working. As Izuku said, well, thank you, and I think I like you. What's your name? As the Get said, Mustard. My name is Mustard. Nice to meet you. As Izuku said, don't call me corrupted. I'm Izuku Midoriya. Nice to meet you, Mustard. As from behind, a guy, very big guy with, a red t-shirt and a black pajama with one right eye and a blonde hair said, so, you are corrupted? I thought that you were gonna become even a little bit bigger. As Izuku looking up, seeing a guy with one eye, as he says, so, let me guess, you are the big guy. What's your name? As the guy getting a little bit down to look in Izuku eye, saying, my name is what to eat? Why did I forget his name? Yes, Muscular. My name is Muscular, and I don't believe that you are corrupted. As Izuku said, oh, you don't believe? Then, how about this? As Izuku engulfed his face with darkness as he looked at, Muscular, saying, do you like to see me like this? Do you like to see me like this, or do you like me in my normal way, in my normal look? As, you know, Muscular getting a little bit scared, standing up, saying, getting a little bit back, saying, huh, so you are really him. Well, kid, I'm really impressed with your work. I doesn't normally said that, but you are basically put that All Might guy ass in the dirt. And all of those people that you killed, you have to fight me in some time, you know? As Izuku stopped engulfing his face with darkness as he said, well, I would like to fight you in the future, but right now let's do this mission. As she, just say it. What was Shigaraki said, well, we are gonna attack in the night, so have fun and Kiriguri make for Izuku and his ultimates some, give them something to drink and some milkshake, as Kiriguri said right away, master, as they all in the night just having fun. And after that, Shigaraki said, well, we were gonna attack, as Izuku said, finally. It's been like, how much hours that did the... Okay, we continue. As after everyone just getting into, the training camp, Izuku, engulfed his face with darkness. Susie wearing her mask, which is this, and everyone gets ready. And Izuku getting, the leader of this attack, because Shigaraki is not here. As Izuku said, Dabi, Mustard, as they said, yes, boss. Izuku said, Dabi, use your toxic flames and burn the forest. Mustard, use your gas to make some poisonous gas. And with the help of the poisonous gas of Dabi, even if they wear, a gas mask, that won't help them. As Dabi and, Mustard do that, as he said, Mr. Compressed, go search for someone that called Katsuki Bakugo and the other one, Shinra. As Mr. Compressed said, right away, Mr. Corrupted. As he continues saying, Magnet and Spinner, go make sure that Heroes doesn't heroes in the training camp doesn't get in our plans ways, as they both nods, and he said to twice to make a clown out of Dobby so he could do some chaos with them. And after that, everyone doing their part of the plan, Izuku just jumping on the tree saying, "Well, well, well, where do I find you, Shinra? I'm very excited for another fight." As after a couple of minutes, we cut into Shinra, which is right now going in the forest saying that, it start burning. As he said, he's right now with the Kirishima. He said, "Kirishima, there's the villains attack us." As Kirishima said, "Yeah, we should warn the others." As Shinra said, "I'm gonna warn the others and try to save everyone. You help as much as possible." As Kirishima nods and said, "Okay." And after that, Shinra starts flying using his footprints, fire in his footprints, as he remembers something in his mind saying, "Wait, Kota!" As he go to fly on, the place where always Kota is, as Kota right now just sitting there saying, "Heroes, what an idiots." And that's Shinra guy. It's acting so weird, but as from behind he heard footprints as he said, "What do you want, devil boy?" As he looking behind, he see a guy with a white mask and a black coat. As the guy said, "Devil? Well, you can call me that, but you have a nice hat, kid. Caring for a trade?" That corrupted guy made me wear this stupid mask because of he hated to see my face, and I really hate it, so do you want it? Because I want your hat so bad." As you know, Kota tried to run away, but Muscular jumped in front of him as he said, "Why are you running away, kid? You are my new play toy, so sorry, but you are not gonna get anywhere away from here." As before, Muscular was about to throw a punch, but something got hold of Kota and get out of the way. As he is seeing on his right, he see a kid with a big smile on his face and red eyes, or you know, a big smile on his face and red eyes. As he said, "How dare you try to hurt him?" As Kota looking up, he's seeing Shinra. As he said, "Shinra, what are you doing here?" As Shinra said, "I heard you screaming for help, so of course I will come." Looking at Kota, as Kota saying, "Why do you want to save me?" As Muscular laughed and said, "And who are you?" As Shinra said, "It doesn't matter, I will gonna capture you." As his legs start engulfing in flame, as Muscular says, "Oh, so you are the flame boy that corrupted guy talked about." As Shinra said, "Corrupted?" As his eyes whiting, as he said, "Are you talking about that Midoriya guy? Where is he?" As Muscular said, "Calm down, kid. First of all, you will have to go through me." As after that, okay, Shinra gets, Kota down on the ground as he said, "Kota, stay behind." As Kota nods, and Shinra start flying at, Muscular using his, muscles, muscle fiber engulfing his body, protecting his hand from the kick of Shinra. As Shinra jumped behind in front of Kota, as, Muscular was about to throw a punch, Shinra got hold of Kota and got him away as he said, "Kota, run away." As Kota nods and starts running away, as Shinra starts spinning around, Muscular trying to hit him, as Muscular taking all of this hit, and Shinra was about to throw a kick on Muscular head, but Muscular seeing this coming, he got hold of his leg and throw him into the ground, slamming him down, as he said, "Well, you're not strong as I thought." As Shinra said, "Who are you calling weak?" As he starts flying up in the sky and starts spinning, in the air and go down directly above, Muscular. Muscular using more of his muscle fiber trying to protect his body, but Shinra in the middle of the way using chromation as he said, Chromation nuke! As he get down and throw a kick directly above, Muscular, making a big circle of fire engulf him and Muscular, which is burn Muscular, muscle fiber. As he fall on the ground as he said, well, looks like I need to get serious. As Shinra said, you are not gonna get even serious than that. As Shinra starts jumping all around Muscular, kicking him with his chromation, trying to end this as fast as possible because he doesn't know how to control his chromation very well. And after that, he was able to make, Muscular fall on the ground on his knees as Muscular said, no, I'm not gonna get defeated by you. As Shinra said, you are already getting defeated. As he kicked him in his face for one last time and knock Muscular out. As Shinra said, that was very hard as he sit on his back, very tired and breathing heavily because his fire used the inner, the oxygen inside his body, making him feel, very dizzy and want to fall unconscious. And after that, someone from behind started clapping, saying, just as I expected from my old arch nemesis. As Shinra said, that voice! It's, as he looking behind, he's seeing Izuku with his corrupted form. As Izuku said, yeah, it's me. Nice to see you again, Shinra. As Shinra trying to use his fire, but he fall on the ground saying, I can't stop. As Izuku said, well, I really wasn't expecting to fight you here because looks like Muscular got the hold of you. As Shinra said, why are you working with people like him? He was about to kill a little kid. As Izuku said, he was about what? As Shinra said, he was about to kill Kota, a little kid, and you working with him? How much are you gonna go even? Where are you gonna end? You will gonna end up like him if you just continue the path that you are going. As Izuku said, are you serious? As Shinra said, yeah, do you think I'm gonna lie about something like that? As Izuku raises his left hand in front of Shinra, as Shinra said, no, he will gonna kill me, I need to. But Izuku shoot a darkness energy blast out of his hand. Here, as Shinra tried to protect his face using his hand, but this hit just passed him. It was on his left side, as Shinra looking on his left side, seeing that blast has gone into Muscular body, exploding the upper half of his body, as Shinra said. As Izuku said, yeah, don't worry, he's still alive. Just look at him, I fucking killed him, of course. As Shinra said, why did you do that? As Izuku said, to show you. As Shinra said, what? Izuku continues saying, to show you the difference between me and him. I never hurt an innocent child in my life. Even when I was out of control. Maybe I hurt some families, but if I was in my mind that time, I wouldn't even put a finger on a family. But people like him, if I know that he killing families, I would have killed him a long time ago. As Shinra said, that doesn't make you even better than him. You just killed him. You are a murderer just like him. As Izuku stopped using his darkness and said, I am a murderer. This world has made me a murderer. This world never liked me, Shinra. This world always hated me. The only difference between you and me that when you are start using your quirk randomly and you killed your own mother and little brother, there was people for you to help. There were people to help you that time, but me, I didn't have anyone at all. Everyone was just telling me that I doesn't even deserve to live. Well, You think I'm crazy? This whole world is crazy, Shinra. It's just funny. I just remembered myself in my middle school how I was just so pathetic. Uh, but Shinra, I'm sorry. It's just I have gone. You can't take me back into the right side. This is how my story is going, and this is how my story will gonna continue. I am the villain and you are the hero. I am a devil and you are a devil. Both of us are devils, but let's see. Are you gonna turn from a devil into a hero? Or are you gonna just become just like me? You know, it's funny. When I look at you, it's like looking in a mirror, but looking in a mirror for another dimension, seeing myself as a true hero, always wishing that I will become the number one. I always admired All Might, but what do you think All Might said to me when I told him that can I become a hero without a quirk? Just simple word, words, one word, no. And that was enough to break me down, and that was my story for you, Shinra. If you want to hear more of it, you can hear it in the hideout because I'm gonna kidnap you. As Shinra said, you are crazy. As Izuku said, you think I'm crazy. Well, I think that I'm not crazy enough. And after that, he put the canceling devices on Shinra's hand and teleported him into the bar. And we cut into Susie, which right now wearing this mask, jumping on the trees with, Toga. As Toga said, told her, do you love him? As Susie said, what? As Toga said, do you love him? As Susie said, yeah, and I'm not gonna let you take it. As Susie said, I mean, Toga said, what do you mean I'm not gonna take him? He's so cute and I'm gonna take him, of course. As Susie said, he's not a prize for you to win it. As Toga answered saying, well, don't you trying to win him? Aren't you trying to do the same thing that I'm trying to do? As Susie said, it's not like that. As Toga said, well, how about we fight? The winner will gonna, the loser will gonna leave Izuku for the winner. How about that? As Susie said, but we have a mission. As Toga said, what? What? Are you scared? As Susie said, no. As Toga said, then fight me. As Susie said, ah. And before she can go to fight, she see on the ground, Uraka and Furubi. As she said, wait, Toga, there's two students. As Toga said, yes, I can take some blood. As Susie said, oh, stop, let's us just make a plan. As Toga said, no, I like to go there. As she jumped down and starts going at, Uraka. As Furubi were managing to wrap her tongue around Toga, and, Uraka managed to take all her knife away. As Uraka said, who are you? As Toga said, oh, my name is Toga. And you are? As she just smiling with her teeth, and from behind, Susie comes saying, leave her alone. As Uraka looking behind saying, a girl with a, pink hair and a weird mask. As she said, who are you? As Susie said, well, my name is Legion. Nice to meet you. As Uraka go to fight, as, Legion start, to fight her with punches, as Uraka trying to touch her, but she managed to get hold of her hand and throw her on the ground, and then put a knife in her throat, as she said, if you try to move, I will gonna kill you. And from behind, Furby jump at Legion, which pushing him away, or pushing her away from Uraka, as Furby said, while still, holding Toga, said, are you good, Uraka? Rabbit. As Uraka said, yeah, are you still holding that Toga? As she said, yeah, I'm still holding her. As Legion mask has fall off as he starts saying, "Where's my mask? Where's my mask?" And after that, Uraka said, "It's her mask has fall. Let's see what her face." And but before that happened, sniper from a far away shooting at Uraka before she could touch Susie as Uraka get away, and sniper using his rifle slash you know Furubi Ton a little bit so she can leave Toga. And after that, in his earpiece saying, "Come on, Susie, take your mask and let's leave." Mr. Compress has already got hold of Bakugo, and Izuku has captured Shinra. As Susie said, "Oh, okay," as she got hold of her mask and said, "Well, Uraka, see you soon." As Uraka said, "Wait, how do you know my name?" As she said, "Oops," and leave with Toga. They tried to go behind of her, but they weren't able to do that. As Rappa's just going punching with All Might holding him back because Izuku want to get hold of everyone else. As Rappa said, "Well, All Might, you're really strong, just like I expected. But you are getting weaker, you know?" As All Might said, "Stop it, you villain, and get me back and get back Susie. Give me back Susie." As Rappa said, "Oh, that girl, she's in the hideout. You will never find her." And after that, they just throwing punches at each other from behind. A girl with black hair, this being Momo, says, "Go and make a little like a sniper rifle with one bullet inside of it." As she said, "This is my only chance. I have one shot at it." As after that, All Might was about to throw a smash at, um, Rappa dodging this smash, saying, well, boss has taught me a lots of tricks, and he really was right about dodging. It's really helpful." As he throw a punch at All Might face, throwing him away. And after that, Susie, Momo shooting her shot. Must, Rappa didn't feel the shot even in his body, as Momo said, "Yeah, that's great. I shot at him." And after that, before he got into to hit All Might another time, he got someone calling him in his earpiece, as it's Izuku saying, "Hey, Rappa, we are gonna go back to the hideout. Come into the exchanging point," as the extraction point or whatever. As Rappa said, "Oh, come on, boss, I was about to kill All Might." As Izuku said, "Leave him. Let's make him feel more pain, and then you can kill him." As Rappa smiled and said, "Well, alright then." As Rappa starts going away, Momo getting to help All Might, as everyone in the extraction point, as twice saying, "When are they gonna come back? Because I'm really worried about them. I don't give a shit." As Izuku said, "You're really talking very weird, As twice said, "I know. I'm. What are you talking about? I'm talking just like a normal person." As Izuku said, "You really have a very split personality, You remind me of myself." As twice said, "What? Do you have another side of yourself? I'm sure that you're lying." As Izuku said, "You can say that, but it's not that much. It doesn't make me talk like you." As twice said, "This is an insult. I like you, kid." And after everyone gets, close to the extraction point, Mr. Compress come in front of Izuku as he said, "Well, Mr. Corrupted, I got the kid that you wanted." As right now, Shinra is on the ground with a quirk cancelling device around his hands and legs. Izuku said, "Great. Can you turn him back to normal?" As Mr. Compress doing that, turning Bakugo back to normal as Bakugo said, "What the?" As after that, Izuku immediately put a quirk canceling device on his hand and give him a punch directly in his face as he said, "Hello, Bakugo. Long time no see." As Bakugo surprising Izuku as he said, "What? Deku? What are you doing here? Didn't you have enough from your villain attack on the sport festival?" As Izuku said, "Yeah, don't worry about it. Because, oh, me and you will gonna have a lots of time together." Just like our childhood. Just like the old days, when we were childrens. I still remember the day that I give you a hand when you fall in the river. I regret every second of it. More that I think about it, more that I regret it, giving you that hand for help. But it doesn't matter anymore because I will gonna take one of your arms for that. And after that, Shoto Todoroki and the guy with a lots of hands and Toguyami. And also other one, what was his name? Let's just say Kirishima. Yes, Kirishima. They all come in front of Izuku and everyone. Izuku just doesn't use his mask or black mode anymore, corrupted mode, as Kirishima said, "Leave Bakugo and Shinra alone," as Izuku said, "Oh, so you are Kirishima that Shinra was always talking about, saying that you were gonna save him." As Shinra said, "Run away, run away, Kirishima, he will gonna kill you." As Kirishima said, "You doesn't expect me to really leave you here, don't you?" And after that, Kirishima was about to go at him, but Izuku built a black wall in front of him, a darkness barrier, if you would say. If you can say a darkness barrier, as Izuku said, "Well, I would have stayed and fight more, but I need to leave." But All Might come from the sky saying, "Stop there, Midoriya!" As Izuku said, "Sorry, I doesn't like to see your stupid smiley face." As he just go into the portal, All Might tried to go after him, but he wasn't able to get in the perfect time, as he said, "No!" And after that, everyone just getting hold of themselves again, hold of themselves. As in the hideout, Izuku putting Shinra and Bakugo on the chairs, as Shigaraki said, "I was expecting that much work from you, partner. Just like expected. So, I prepared the party of celebrating of your win." As Izuku said, "Yeah, thanks, Shigaraki." As they start having fun, and Shinra and Bakugo just sitting on their chairs, tied up. As Izuku looking at Shinra and Bakugo, saying, "Well, well, well, Bakugo, my old friend. How's it going?" As Bakugo said, spit in his face, saying, "Get away from me, you freak." As Izuku said, "This is not a way to talk with an old childhood friend." As Izuku right now drinking some, apple juice in a glass, a glass, a little, wait a second. Drinking some orange apple juice in a glass, as he done from drinking it and immediately punch Bakugo in the face with the glass in his hand. As Shinra said, "Bakugo, no, stop it, you Midoriya." As Izuku said, "You want me to stop? Then why don't you talk to him? He didn't stop when he was bullying me. 15 years of bullying because of him. And you want me to stop? Oh, I'm gonna enjoy every second of it, torturing you." And as he put his right hand on Bakugo's right arm and cut it off, as Bakugo screamed in pain, saying, "Ah, my arm!" As Izuku said, "As I told you, I will gonna take back this arm that I give it to you for help. Offering you some help when we were childrens." As after that, he looking at Dabi as he said, "Dabi, could you please?" As Dabi said, "Right away, boss." Burning the injury of Bakugo, making him screams in pain. And after that, his injury gets closed, because you know how fire closed the injuries. As Shira said, "Stop it! Don't do this to him." As Izuku said, "Oh no, I will gonna do this to him," and he will start to punch Bakugo face. Everyone's saying, "Come on, more, more, more! Revenge, revenge, revenge!" Screaming revenge as Shinra just saying stop. And after that, Izuku eyes whiting as he stopped. And after that, Suzy said, "Why did you stop, Izuku?" As Izuku getting a very, very big grin on his face as he start laughing, saying, "Why didn't I think about this before? How stupid from me." As Dabi said, "What are you talking about it, boss?" As Izuku said, "Oh, you will see." As he looking at Kirigiri and said, "Kirigiri, open a portal." As Kirigiri said, "Where do I open it, Mr. Corrupted?" As Izuku looking at him with a smile saying, "You know exactly where I want to go." As Kirigiri understand what he means as he said, "Very well, I will open it." As he opened a portal, as Izuku dragged the chair of Bakugo with him into the portal, and after that, Izuku put the chair in front of him, and in that room, Bakugo seeing in front of him a guy with no eyes and no very and a lots of support machine in his body. As he said, "Oh, young Izuku, why did you come here?" As Izuku said, "Do you remember you offering me for a quirk?" As All For One said, "Yes, I remember that. Did you decide finally what quirk you want?" As Izuku said, "Oh, I know exactly what quirk I want." As he put his hand on Bakugo's shoulder, as All For One smiling and said, "Well then, just get him closer to me." And this is where I'm gonna leave it off, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below. Tell me, what do you think about this part, and what do you think will gonna happen in the next part? Well, I have nothing more to say than Severed was here.